All right, so the last time we left, I had this first section up over here, and taking suggestions from some of my subscribers, I did put an intermediary brace in there at about 4 feet. So I've constructed a couple of more tables. This is the second table here. It looks like 2, but it's actually starts there at the legs and comes down to here at the single leg. I will most likely put another brace, another leg here at this corner, but I'm waiting until I'm finished because I'm not sure if maybe I might want a shelf under there to house all of the power equipment, all of my DCC equipment and so forth. That's the only outlet that I've got close by. I can obviously run an extension cord around the outlet to this side, you know, if I decide to put the controllers, the power supply for the controller under the yard, which is on this side of the layout. There's really not an advantage to me to do that. You know, if I put it here, I do have some of those power outlets, 2 of them actually. So here I can connect directly into the power supply with my controller. Imagine the peninsula coming from the center of the garage door back this direction, and it will go up until I guess about here somewhere. I think it's around, if I'm not mistaken, 16 or 17 feet long. So on this side, imagine this being the side of the peninsula, I can put one of those junction boxes here to plug the controller into. And I apologize, I forget the official name, but you know, where I plug in the DCC controller. So one on this side of the peninsula, walk around, one on this side of the peninsula, and then that'll give me ability to see the intermodal yard, which is on this side of the peninsula here. And then I have the other yard, which is on against this wall, theoretical wall over here, this side of the layout. So I can very easily just turn 180 degrees from one to the other. So I think that's currently the plan, and you know my plans change as construction continues. But to house all of the powered equipment that needs to plug in here, and then just run extension cords for the DCC connections the whole way around. So that being said, down here to the corner is where my progress ends right now. I have my 3-foot bridge, which is sitting up here with the other 3-foot bridge on the inside of it. You remember this one. John Prescott, who did my layout plan, I told him that was about the only piece of track or a piece of the layout that I wanted to use in this new layout. So that bridge is going to go here. It's going to start right here. It spans a 3-foot gap, and then it'll pick up with the other table coming down into the yard area on this side. I will have these connected together here. I'm not sure exactly how yet until I get the other side of the bridge, the ravine, the river, whatever it turns out to be, constructed. I will tie them together, probably behind scenery. I would like to have a river running through here. Let me get this 2x4 out of the way. Back up a bit so you can see. So that's about 3 feet between the 2x4 and the end of the layout there. So I'll have that much area to put in a river scene or ravine scene or whatever I choose to do. Going behind the layout, the next thing I'm going to do before I get too much more construction done on tables is to put my backdrop in. And it's going to be tempered hardboard or masonite if you prefer, about 2 feet high, which will attach to the back side of my tables here. Another reason for using the 2x4s, at least in my opinion, and it's my layout, so I'm doing it this way for this reason, is that when I screw my backdrop to the 2x4, I can obviously use a much longer screw than if it was a 1x3 or a 1x4. So I think that's, you know, probably what my next task will be before I begin any more table construction is to put the backdrop up. Again, it's going to be two feet high. The masonite sheets are 8 feet long, and my plan is to start here with the backdrop and run it this direction for 8 feet. Then it will not end on a table joint anywhere. So that'll give me this to here. This first table is 5 feet long from here to the corner. Then I've got two 8 foot tables, which make up my 21 foot length. So the first one, I'm sorry for whipping the camera around here. You guys are probably about to fall out of your chairs. So my first piece of backdrop will end somewhere about here, and then I'll start the next one. It will then span this joint here, and then I'll have a 5 foot piece that will go down in the end at that side. Also, I had received some comments a while back about being able to reach into the corners of the layout, you know, whether there was not enough room to reach back into certain areas. And I'll put the track plan up again at the end of the video so you can stop it and take a look if you're curious. But right down here in this area, there's a fairly sweeping turn, which then comes up onto the, again, imaginary peninsula. And about right in this area, there is an LPG gas propane terminal. And from the edge of the table, which is imaginarily here, back to here is a little bit greater than a 2 foot reach to get to the farthest away track that's going to end up there against the backdrop. There's also, when I say backdrop, there's a center divider that goes down the peninsula as well. So concern was that it's too far of a reach, you know, to get the whole way back over there. My advantage, I have an 8 foot on-demand opening here at any time I need it. So if it is too big of a reach and I get a derailment or I need to reach back there, I open the door, go outside, reach in from the other side, and I'm good to go. So normally, if I hadn't had this, it would have been reason to change that plan. But since I have unobstructed access to the back side of the layout there, I can reach that. And I know you're saying, well, there's going to be a 2 foot high backdrop there. Yes, but I have a little step stool that I can take out with me, climb up on that, reach over the backdrop, and get it. Hopefully, it's going to be few and far between times that I have to get back there and pick anything up from that area. That's about the longest reach I have. It's a little over 2 feet. All right, sorry about that. The video storage area on my iPhone filled up, so I had to delete a few videos. But in conclusion, this is probably going to be it for this week. It's Tuesday evening. I have some other commitments that are going to keep me from building any more out here Wednesday night or Thursday night, and then I've got also some weekend commitments. I may be able to spend a little time out here on Saturday, not sure yet, but if I do, I will post another video. And again, thank you for all of the support, subscriptions, suggestions, comments. It's really helpful. But for tonight, that's it. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Oh, sorry, Derek, I said guys. Take care, y'all. Talk to you soon.